And a professional way, because it's like a professional speed dating, gets to know at least 5 or 6 people. So it needs to be quick speed dating. And then you realize this person I can talk to.
My name is Theodros Meheret. I'm the outgoing president of Ethiopia Lawyers Association. Yeah, the East African International Arbitration Conference is being held in Ethiopia now.
I'm Duncan Bagshaw. I'm a barrister at Stevenson Harwood, which is a law firm with 9 offices. I'm based in London.
To give our official welcome to Ethiopia and to the conference.
The East Africa International Arbitration Conference is one of the preeminent events that happens in Africa in relation to arbitration. We support it because it's a regional conference. It brings together lawyers and other stakeholders from multiple jurisdictions. And it's a conference which is discussing the difficult issues at the highest level.
The Ethiopian Investment Commission is mandated to promote and facilitate foreign direct investment inflow to Ethiopia.
Jurisdiction to review the majority award given by the arbitrators under the EAIAC.
We've had numerous arbitrations that's come in. So I think one of the ways probably that to minimize costs could be for the law societies of various jurisdictions or states to probably consider setting up like an arbitration scheme within the law society itself.
This document continues to run thereafter again, and with the process we done.
Most of the retailers in the world ignore online transactions. Most of them are closing.
Now, my take is that there's going to be any success in the enforcement of arbitral awards.
And therefore, for us, I think our major focus should ensure that the rights actually are working.
Accord to the positive obligation on an investor.
When a supermarket opens, you can probably imagine this. The first few weeks, a few customers come. Then the next few weeks, more and more and more. So the sales profile of a new supermarket is kind of upwards like this for the first year. Whereas once it's established, it's flat. So we had to take account of all of that.
I'm Tom Snyder. I'm a partner and head of arbitration at Al-Tamimi & Company in Dubai, full-time arbitration practitioner. I recently relocated to Dubai about a year and a half ago from the States. Throughout my career, I've done a lot of work in Africa. There's a lot of talk about Chinese investment in Africa, but we're seeing a lot of investment in Africa from the Gulf states, particularly in East Africa, but other places as well. So for me, it makes a lot of sense. Some of it is personal. I have been doing a lot of work in Africa, Ethiopia in particular over the years, but I think at a macro level, it makes a lot of sense as well.
The first conference, I believe, took place in Addis. So this is something of a return to Ethiopia. And I think the presence of such a wide range of figures from all over the continent and internationally reflects the way that the conference has built in profile over the last few years.
What started off as sort of a smallish endeavor in 2013 has traveled around the region to Kenya and Tanzania and Uganda, last year in Rwanda, and now back here to Addis.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 2 of EAC 2018.
It is a great honor for me to deliver a keynote speech at this important conference and to receive you in the capital of Africa on behalf of the oldest and largest bar association in Ethiopia.
The 2018 conference has been, I think, one of the best attended conferences, and I think that's building on the reputation that the conference has gained over the last few years.
It provides us to exchange ideas on how to enable more participation by East African legal professionals in the settlement of disputes through arbitration and dispute resolution.
I'm Lawrence Shore. I'm a partner in the International Arbitration Group at Bonelli Areti in Milan. And I'm delighted to be here, first time in Addison, first time at the East African International Arbitration Conference. I know this is a conference that has been very successful in the past, and for me, it's been a very great learning experience.
I'm Mekades, and I'm an attorney here in Ethiopia, and I'm with Mesmetafass and Associates Law Office, which is an office that specializes in corporate and commercial law. And we do a lot of corporate advisory and legal representation to a lot of our clients, which are primarily foreign investors, and we do advise clients coming into the country from the very beginning when they set up their businesses in Ethiopia and all the way to dispute resolution. I think, first of all, the fact that there is a focus given on alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, arbitration being one of them, I think that's very interesting from us because as a country, a lot of the cases that we have done in the past take the route of litigation.
Also, I think there's a great sensitivity now to the need to involve international practitioners from Africa in the arbitration process because without it, it lacks legitimacy. And it won't have a future.